Okay, this is a quick tear apart video on a Whistler D28RS. I had a problem where the thing was coming on and saying date and time all the time, wanting me to reset the date and time. So there was no videos on how to disconnect the stuff. What I ended up doing, as you can see, I already have it apart. I actually stuck this in the edge and got it pried apart a little bit, and then I lifted this piece out because it's glued and it looked like it would come out easily. That actually keeps you from having the edges stick on the side. Then I kept prying slowly and I got it pried apart. The big thing is you have to be careful. You see there's little tiny wires here going to the speaker part. This side actually came out much easier, and there is a jumper wire, but it's connected to here, so it came out much further. As you can see where the clips are, there's a clip here, there's a clip here. You can actually see where my prying was. I got lucky and got pretty much right where the clip was. So you have to push that clip down and or just lift this side up to get over to open it up. And then you do the same thing on the other side. This side also has two clips on it, same area. And once you get that pried off, you can very carefully disconnect the connector. And then this side you can take off. And then this ring, which actually has clips on it too, as you can see, there's a retaining clip there and another second retaining clip on the other side. Once you open the clamshell up, it just comes apart. I was trying to see whether there's any kind of micro battery on the circuit board, because I was figuring the circuit board may be having a battery on it that's like a BIOS battery, but I cannot see, whoop, knock over my camera here, I cannot see any micro battery. So there was a battery here, which I ended up getting the number off of it, and it's a 3.7 volt, and it says 65 12 13. And for those of you that are ignorant like me and not aware of what that is, the first two is the dimensions of how thick, then how wide, and then the last two dimensions are how long. And so I'm actually ordering one that's pretty much identical to this. The dimensions were the same, but instead of 180 milliamp hours, I'm actually ordering one that's 300 milliamp hours. Should have a much longer runtime. As long as you get the voltage right, the amount of storage is just a function of how long it would take to charge up and decharge. The only other thing I ran into a problem was this is a 3-wire, and I couldn't find any 3-wire replacement batteries. So I'm going to actually have to end up unsoldering this battery from that little mini circuit board, which I'm not sure exactly what it does. I'm thinking maybe it's just a charging circuit to let it know that once it's up to charge, it doesn't keep on trying to charge it to burn up the battery. So again, that shouldn't affect whether I have a greater charge capacity battery or not. So that should do it. Hopefully this is helpful for you on the car camera recorder for Whistler.